All right, so today's leg day, and this is gonna be real quick, just a few sets. I think I'm only doing 2 exercises. Uh, we're gonna be doing front quads today, right? We're not gonna be doing hamstrings today. So squats, leg extensions, and it's a wrap. Let's get some warm-ups in and get right to it. Nice pause at the bottom. That's what we're gonna be focusing on today. Pause at the bottom, trying to go as low as possible. 90 degrees is good enough for me. As long as I'm not doing this, you know, when you see guys do this shit, you're not doing anything, man. All right? 90 degrees. Get the knees warmed up. It's amazing. It's amazing how just 3 years ago I couldn't even do a squat without my knees giving out on me. I'm telling you, amazing. You know, from what I believe, mainly the issue, obviously being overweight, inflammation was at an all-time high, and no activity with regards to physical strength training, none, zero, right? So for 12 years, you know, you go from damn near being an athlete to not doing anything, just being sedentary. My right knee gave out on me, man, even when I was walking up the stairs or even going down the stairs. I couldn't even perform an exercise where if you stand on a step and then slowly bend that, you know, whatever knee, like your left knee, and then touch the heel with the bottom step, couldn't even do that. Couldn't even do this without me, you know, basically falling. Crazy. To now getting underneath the squat, putting on some decent weight on there, and not feeling any pain or buckling in the knee at all. It's pretty awesome. This is why I believe that you gotta hit the weights, man. I mean, it doesn't matter. You gotta hit the weights in order to, you know, to be strong and physically fit. Being able to move around in your 60s and 70s, you have to, even if it hurts. So I was gonna just throw on a 25-pound plates on there, but we're gonna do one more warm up. Really, really warm them up, grease the knees up, all right? That feels good. When you see me squat, if when you're squatting, and this is why you should record yourself when you're doing it, if you're squatting and you're leaning forward, that's a bad squat. You're gonna wind up hurting your back. But if you're going straight up, straight down, okay? Straight up and straight down with your back slightly curved, obviously, because it's very, very difficult for you to keep your back straight with weight on your back and then go straight down. It's not gonna happen unless you're using like extremely lightweight, right? So naturally, your body is gonna be kind of leaning forward. So as long as you're leaning forward, you're bending at the knees first, okay? That's the squat right there, right? So if you're looking at me from the side angle here, you got your knees, you know, slightly pointing from 11 and 2. And when you come down, that's the squat. That's where you want to be. Okay? Any other variation, if you have like, if you're doing this and then you're coming up like with the back, your ass first, you see this a lot, where you're coming down and then the ass comes up first and then the weight comes up second. No, you'll blow out your back doing that, man. Weight is way too heavy for you. You got to go lighter. Let's get the first working set up. And this is, starting off with the 25s. That's what I do, man. This is considered a working set because this is heavy for me. 50, 51, I'll be 52 in a couple of months, man. Naturally, the weight is going to decline. It's only natural, The amount of weight you push, you're not going to be strong forever. So this is a good starting weight. It's a good weight where, I'm not going to get hurt. I can perform the sets correctly and not mess up my knees or back. All right, so let's get into it. Pretty good. Not bad for a first set. All right, so that really, really felt good. So I'm gonna go up 10 pounds each side, make it 35 pounds each on each side. Get another 15 with correct form. Really feeling that muscle in my glute and my, really trying to focus all that muscle and that tension on my front quads. Leading with bending my knees first. You feel it, man. It feels great. Let's get the belt on. And I'm trying to really start my squats without using wraps. So that way I can strengthen my knees as I get stronger and as I continue. As soon as I pass as soon as I get to 135, I strap up and I continue from there. So let's get this second set in. Good work. Not bad. Pretty good. Felt good. Oh, yeah. That felt good. Real good. So I have two options. I felt good on that set. I felt pretty strong. I can go to 45s, or I can just go straight to 185. But I've been paying attention to how I feel after I squat, after I do like 4 or 5 sets. And it seems like the more sets I do, the warmer my knees get, the more I can push. And it's like every time I go to the leg extensions afterwards, or vice versa, I feel like, damn, I should have just started off with the 185. I should have went up to 225, or I should have did 205 maybe for another rep. And when I do that, I always second guess myself and say, well, why didn't you do that? So today, we're probably going to try to get to 225 if possible. 225, even if I can do 6 reps, that's all that matters. 6 reps, hard, well performed, good time, good rep, timing, nice and slow. Sometimes I like squatting with no shoes on. Feels good. But these slides right here, they're pretty good. These slides are flat, they're strong, durable, and I don't know, I find it pretty good for squatting. I've seen these squatting shoes, and sometimes I put the dimes underneath my feet to give me more leverage, but I'm trying to get more mobile. I'm trying to be more mobile in my legs and be able to stand regular and break parallel, hit the ass to grass, and just train my body to be that way instead of not trying to fix it by adding the weight underneath or buying squat shoes and all that, So it just takes time. So let's hit this second working set. That was good. See, I in that set, during that set, I was like, damn, I should have went to 185. But it's all right. We have time. Take a couple of extra minutes in my break, and we'll do 185 next. I was thinking about a conversation I had with my son a couple of weeks ago, and he was telling me how at his new gym, he was able to do 255 for 15 reps. First time ever. At 151 pounds, I think he is. He and I are the same weight. So I'm 151. I think he might be 151 as well, 152. To do 255 for 15 is pretty damn good. Because now I know for a fact that his PR, his 1 rep max, could definitely be 315. No problem at all. So you keep up the good work. Keep getting busy. Because by the time, you're 21 now, by the time you're 25, forget about it. Forget about it. You're going to be a monster. Naturally. This is our 3rd working set. See if I can get 6 nice and comfortably, and then we'll go up. Good shit. That's good. That felt good. All right, so we'll go up on the next one. We'll get 6 more on the next one. Yeah. So funny, I was just talking about my son because he just called me. He's doing shoulders right now, and he was showing me the new gym that he's at in New Jersey. And, it just psyched me up for some reason, right? So instead of just going 205, I'm just going to go straight to 225 and get the 6 reps and stop fucking around. Legs feel good. My knees feel real good. Come on, stop playing around. Let's just do it. Nice, slow, perfect form, good old fashioned 6 reps. Let's go. Nice and strong. Ah. Shit. 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 Not bad. That felt heavy. I also felt my form kind of being a little bit compromised. That's okay. I got to check the video to see if I went 90 degrees. If I went 90 degrees, I'll be satisfied. But I felt my, what I was telling you before, when you're doing too much weight and the ass goes up first, then the back, no good. So hopefully I didn't do that too much or at all. And I'll be really, really satisfied with that. But I think we're going for 1 more because that one defeated me. I got to defeat that bitch right there. Let's go. So as soon as I got underneath that bar, I felt like that 225 was talking to me. and it was saying, I'm gonna make you my bitch. You should have went to 205 instead. But since you think you a badass, let's see what happens now. So I'm gonna have my a rematch and definitely hit it again. And this time I'm gonna own it. So I wonder if, let's just say I do like 4 or 5 warm-ups with just a bar, or maybe even adding like a 10 on, right? Not going heavy at all, not trying to waste any energy, any power that I might have, by going from, 25s and then to 45s, and then to a 45 and a quarter on each side. I wonder if I just went straight to 225 after warming up, if I'd be able to push more, maybe have more power, since I didn't exert any of the power warming up, building up to this momentum here. I think I might have to try that maybe next leg workout and see what happens. Oh yeah, that was good. I know I went 90 degrees on that. That was heavy as hell. Heavy as hell, but I felt good doing it. See, I like that. That's what I was talking about before. Like the more you give it another shot, right? Let's just say you went at your heaviest at 6 reps. You gave it your shot. You gave it all you can. Don't just think that that's the last set you have to do. That's not the last set, man. If you feel like you can do more, or maybe that set, you didn't own it, try again. Maybe you'll own it on the next one. And that's me going slow, using proper form, man. I'm not going down fast. I'm not bouncing on that, on the, when I'm at the bottom. I'm not doing any of that. I'm trying to really be under there for as close as I can for 40 seconds doing 6 reps. Even though I know I'm nowhere near it, but you guys get the point. Just try again and try to own it. Let's move on to the next exercise, leg extensions. I also try on the leg extension machine, I always try to put my seat rest as far back as possible. Like, I wish they made a machine where the seat rest can go all the way back. It can just recline back, because you want maximum tension on your hamstrings. So the further your body is back, the more your hamstrings are being your quads are being stretched, right? Think about that for a second. You don't want to be here. There's no tension. If you're leaning forward or you're like upright, you're really providing all of that tension on your hamstrings. So if I do this right now, I'm feeling that all in my hams and my calves. So you want to lean all the way back, all the way. Try to lie down, if you ask me, and just get all of that stretch on your quads. Unfortunately, this is the furthest it goes. So it is what it is. Let's get busy. Gotta go up. Let's go up and wait. You know what's crazy is, actually, it's not even crazy. If you love doing something, I love doing leg extensions. I love doing squats. And that's why I don't mind pushing the envelope when it comes to the weight. But if you're not comfortable doing it, then don't do it. Don't push the envelope, you're gonna hurt yourself. If you're not confident under that bar with heavy ass weight, don't do it. Do as much as you can do to the point where you're comfortable until you build that confidence, and then stack the weight on. And it's only gonna happen the more time you put in. That's it. All right, second set. We got the 3 plates on here. 10 reps, let's go. That's good. One more for good luck. Oh yeah. That was good. Let's go up. 25 pounds, I think will do it. I might have to do some rest pauses to get to 10 reps. For those of you that don't know what rest pauses are, you're basically taking a pause after you failed on a rep, taking about a 5-second breather, and then hitting it again until you reach your 10 reps or 15 reps or 20, whatever it is you want to do. And you can take as many rest pauses as you can until you get to that number. Let's rock and roll. So technically, I'm supposed to do back or chest today, because right now my back feels like I can do it again. So does my chest. Chest feels good, but my back is in good shape. Like my back is, it's definitely overpowering. And so I don't, for me personally, I'm going to skip back today. I can do chest, but I'm going to skip chest today. And instead, tomorrow's cardio day, I'll do chest and back and cardio. So, it's a long workout. I'm not 100% committed to that idea. I don't know if I want to do that just yet, but I'm just working on body parts that are lacking, and that's it. I don't care about arms. I don't care about chest and back. My life evolves around legs, legs and shoulders. That's it. That's all I want. And until those 2 body parts catch up, and then I'll start hitting everything else, with equal intensity. But let me stop BSing and get to this last set. Wow. That's it. Whew. That was good. the quads are looking like right now, pumped. I'm not going to be able to flex them as best as I can, but not bad. That's all she wrote. See you on the next one.